Okay, this is our presentation on the auto industry. This is Dustin, I'm Melissa, Joe, and Nick. I will press the button.
Industry, specifically in America, where it's kind of been. Some key things that have happened in the auto industry. 1901, the shock absorber was developed. This basically just reduced the amount of impact on the vehicle itself. It was real shaky than that before. Old automobile opened in 1901. 1908, General Motors was opened. Just some other things you can see. Moving assembly line was developed in 1913. Came around. More improvements took place in 1931. In 39, got air conditioning in the automobiles. In the 60s, they started to focus on kind of reducing the output of harmful emissions. In 1970 is when fuel prices went up, and so once again, looking for more fuel-efficient cars and reducing the harmful effect on the environment. In 1992, there was an energy policy. In the 2000s, that's why we see electric and hybrid cars are introduced, and they're also improved upon. And government bailout eventually of the three big auto industries happened in 2007, 2008. So we're going to talk about that. So the decline in the auto industry, basically what was happening is that the American companies back in the day, as you can see, I was just pointing out, there was a lot of improvements happening in the auto industry, and America seemed to be at the forefront of that. So they kind of got relaxed and kind of put up their feet. When they got relaxed, their competitors started to beat them and come up with new alternatives, and they started to fall behind. U.S. auto sales declined 37%. This was 400,000 fewer vehicles, or about 2 plants left of output. As you can imagine, the impact, fewer jobs, and it reduced our GDP. So with this, they basically begged to the government. They needed a bailout, and the government had a $700 bailout fund ready for the banks and the housing industry. And so how they broke it up, the three big auto industries would be Ford, Chrysler, and GM. Those are the ones that needed the help most. So contributions declined. I've already kind of talked about this, but basically America